Welcome to Sudbury Sports Unbiased, your source for no-spin coverage on the Sudbury Wolves, Sudbury Five, Sudbury Cyclones, and Sudbury Cubs, with Rick and Craig. Hello, sports fans, Craig here, and today on the debut of this YouTube channel, we're going to be speaking about the Sudbury Wolves and their selections in the just completed U-18 OHL Draft. The Wolves have always taken this draft seriously, according to General Manager Rob Papineau. And I'll read his quote that recently was attributed to him in the Sudbury Star. It's a draft we have always taken very seriously. We're the only team in the OHL that has had a U-18 pick on our roster every year since the draft in place. And we have had some very good ones, guys who have gone on to school and play pro after. This year alone, Nick DeGrazia has signed a pro contract, and Emmett Sorrentis and Mitchell Weeks have done it, and Nate Krawchuk is currently playing at RPI. We've had a lot of really good success in the draft, and right now, Rowan Henderson is a really key piece of our team. So we have had some success from the Wolves' point of view with the U-18 draft. I'm glad that Rob Papineau takes it seriously. There's only one problem with this, that the rest of the OHL does not take this draft particularly seriously. The good teams don't need these players from the U-18 draft, and they become depth pieces for their team moving forward. When you're a perpetual second division team like the Wolves are, they need roster players, and this is a source for that type of talent. Without any further ado, we're now going to introduce the U-18 drafts for the Wolves this season. In the first round, with pick 5 overall, the Wolves selected Fisher Ishwaran, a 6'1", 160-pound right defender out of Whitby. He was born on April 9th, 2009. Ishwaran is a typical Rob Papineau selection. Papineau loves to select undersized defensemen, and this man fits the bill. It looks like Ishwaran has some offensive upside. He has 8 goals and 17 assists this season in 34 games. Right now, there is a chance for him to make the team. He will probably be in competition for a third defense pairing spot, number 5 or 6 defenseman overall. In round 2, the Wolves selected a goaltender, Cameron Howlett from Markham. Howlett is a late birth date, born November 27th, 2009. He is 6 feet 3 inches, and he weighs 160 pounds. There are very little stats on Howlett available, but 2 years ago in 9 games, he had a 7-win, no loss, and 2 overtime losses with 5 shutouts. The Wolves do not have a great need at this position, and I believe that this young gentleman will be ticketed for Tier 2 with the Wolves moving forward. The Wolves have Bjorn Bronis, they have Paolo Frasca, and they have young Owen Leonard waiting in the wings. This guy is a draft and stash. We'll see what happens with him. In the third round, 43rd overall, the Wolves selected Colton Sinclair, a 6'2", 190-pound right wing from Elmira, Ontario. Sinclair is a typical Wolves draft pick. Not a lot of skill, 9 goals, 8 assists in 31 games for the Waterloo Wolves. If that team name is familiar, that's where Rowan Henderson came from. He did have a good playoff, though, with the Wolves. He had 7 goals and 6 assists in 11 games. Sinclair is an aggressive type player. This year, in 31 games, he had 69 minutes in penalties. This guy looks like he could be a physical type of player, probably a third or a fourth liner moving forward. Colton Sinclair will not move the needle, but he may become an interesting project for the Wolves. There was one local selection made, and that was by the northern rivals of the Wolves, the North Bay Battalion. The North Bay Battalion, with their first-round pick, selected Grady Dale, son of Andrew Dale, and he had a good season last year. He had 73 points in 50 games. The Wolves, that scored only 3.1 goals per game last season, don't need a player like Grady Dale because he won't fit in. He actually may have a nose for the net. Good luck for him in North Bay, and I hope that he cracks the battalion roster. All in all, if I was to assess this draft and the draft class that the Wolves made, I would give it a C, an average class, nothing too earth-shattering, too outstanding. Basically, what I would say, the Wolves are treading water. This is the first of 2 drafts that the Wolves will have this week. The big enchilada is on Friday night and Saturday when the OHL makes its annual priority selections. Just like tonight, the Wolves will have the fifth pick overall in the first round. We will keep you updated. We will give you in-depth coverage. We'll cover Friday night, the first 3 rounds. We'll cover rounds 4 to 15 on Saturday. You will not miss a thing, and you will get detailed analysis on the Wolves picks and where they fit in. Until next time, let the sports be with you.